Welcome back, everyone, to the Kings Cup #2 Southeast Asia region. You're here with me, Xyclopzz, Danelie, Jenkins,
Hello.
and Tsunami. Well, that was a great first game. You all like that, isn't it?
Yeah, probably one of the best games that we've seen throughout the 3 days or 2 days, and now the first game of this series. I didn't really know what to expect from Execration after their day 2, because like some of it could have been chalked up, or day 1 rather. Some of it could have been chalked up to their internet issues. And I know that as like a team themselves, like the players are well known, but sometimes, you know, they have hot and cold days.
Yeah.
But DeToNator has been playing consistently well for both the days I've seen him, and Execration seemed to meet their level in terms of in-game capabilities, but drafting capabilities, maybe game 2 needs some improvement.
Definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I think you said it. I think when we were on break that they made really good moves, and they just didn't have the draft to like make it worth anything.
Yeah.
You know?
I think they could have played better, to be honest. I think Execration, they definitely have the potential to play better. It's just their draft, like you said, it just didn't help them at all.
Yeah.
They had no fallback. They had no plan B. It was all do or die with this draft, and that was it. And they died. They definitely died.
They like made themselves artificially have to apply way more skill to the game
Exactly.
than was necessary.
The thing is, I don't know what they're necessarily strong at. So like sometimes I'm like, oh well, you know, give your mid laner a better matchup, or give your carry player a hard to carry, or make your off lane have more farm priority. I don't know what Execration are strong at.
If it's anything, they're both Filipino teams. A typical playstyle for Filipino teams is aggression. I mean, you guys have already seen it. It's just consistently get kills, and it all comes down to the laning stage for the Filipinos, because that's their transition into the mid game. The only issues with mid-game is if a team gets overconfident and then they start overstepping boundaries and start giving away their lead, and then you're back to an equal game. Like that's the only issue with Filipino teams, like stability during the mid-game when they're applying their pressure, because sometimes they get a bit excited.
If that's the case, then my suggestion would be don't pick a hero like DK. And I can see why DK is not popular in this region for that exact reason, because that does not really match up with that playstyle.
Last pick.
Yeah.
When you already have a lot of tower damage.
DK is famous in China and Southeast Asia, but more on China.
Yeah, in China because it's usually very conservative play, stereotypically, whereas Southeast Asia, it's more aggressive. So you see like spirit breakers a lot in Southeast Asia.
I think if you're gonna go aggressive, you probably just want to pick a hero instead of Venge that is actually strong. You know, like this hero isn't picked for pretty good reason. Especially in the carry role, it was picked basically just exclusively as an offlaner or as a support. You very rarely see it as a carry. I get doing off meta stuff, but heroes have been like very recently mega nerfed. It's really hard to pick those, especially when they're completely out of the current style for what is a strong carry.
Yeah, it's
like maybe pick like an Ursa or something if you want to be aggressive, or a carry Necro. You know, like these heroes are very very good, and it's the same sort of thing.
I don't want to see any more Necro. Please don't say that. And it's banned anyway, so it's all good.
I noticed something. Just now you mentioned about.
Wait, use the magic. We need magic.
We're not doing the
we need
okay,
no, we need.
yet.
We just need some magic. Flex your magic muscles. There we go. There we go. See, I told you it works. Okay, sorry, Xyclopzz. What was that?
I noticed one thing just now you mentioned about the do or die, and definitely it's clearly that you don't want to die, because I saw some can on the table with you. What's that?
Oh, I don't even think I need to explain what
Can you hold up to your Sennheiser and go ahead and crack that one open?
Oh, yes.
Crack open a cold one?
I'm honestly excited for this one.
Rehab?
I need rehab after this game, right?
Ooh, the crisp sound of that in my Sennheiser.
Now tell me, is that a carbonated one or a non-carbonated one?
Non-carbonated one, because it's so good. This is my favorite. I have to say this is my favorite flavor.
Goddamn, an absolute wet dream for me would be to be pounded down a monster with some Lord's Mobile going on in the background.
While wearing some Sennheisers.
And play.
And play some Lord's Mobile, and I can hear the pillaging, the plundering, the slurping of that crisp, cold monster through my beautiful Dota plated Sennheiser.
Heaven on earth.
Well,
absolute heaven.
To be honest, Sennheiser people, if you are watching the stream, I'm pretty sure you do. I love your headset, and it will be my wet dream if I get this HMDC 27 used at my studio at home. Really?
he's using King's Cup.
This is a double layer. This is a double layer shill. He's shilling for the shill.
Man, if you're gonna, I took a monster sponsorship, man.
Honestly, I don't know if I could live without this stuff when I go back. I'm kind of nervous.
Spoiled.
The caffeine addiction, man. It's a drug.
It's fine. It's all good.
It's the best kind of drug. America runs on caffeine.
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought they run on pizza.
Pizza.
No, no burgers.
Pizza and Monster.
No burgers and Monster.
Burgers and Monster.
Yeah.
Definitely Monster though, and Sennheiser and Lords Mobile.
All right. In a draft, first pick. What do you expect?
Necro.
Some variety. Some variety.
Necro,
It's
you
banned.
I still expect
see?
Necro.
And Undying's banned, so
We
either
still-
Pugna or Nyx.
That's what I was going to say. Pugna's
No. Pugna's just against the Necro. That's it.
Oh, you can't auto pick it?
No. Nobody has picked Pugna again. Not against the Necro.
Come on.
Okay.
This is Southeast Asia. Have you seen how frequently these guys are fighting? You would love to have a Pugna for that.
Yeah, but you only pick the green guy against the other green guy.
And Tiny Band is
Is that
our
Tinny?
last band.
That's a Tinny band.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have tinnitus?
I actually do.
You do?
Yeah, that's no, I don't. Sorry, you seem so genuine. I couldn't keep that one. Speaking of tinnitus, maybe pick Ogre here. I don't know what tinnitus is. Some sort of disease.
When you hear
You
the
don't know?
ringing in your ears, like if someone's constantly multicasting in your
Well,
ears. that's what it's
I wouldn't hear it if I had a Sennheiser's on.
Actually,
That's
you
true.
would hear it because it's in your eardrum.
I wonder if we could use this
Press
headset.
that. Well, I'll get
Hey.
tinnitus. Put your hand on that.
Oh yeah. Okay, so apparently, like the electricity in this thing courses through.
Yeah, just touch it with your finger. Oh.
That's tinnitus. That's tinnitus.
That's actually pretty close.
But the thing is, that sounds great on the quality of my Sennheiser headsets. Anyway.
Mhm.
And
Nice.
Pugna
Oh.
still gets picked.
Damn, dude. I guess I was wrong.
Bodied. So
First
Nyx assassin
pick.
now.
High five.
It's banned.
Oh snap!
What's
Undying.
Southeast
Oh.
Asia in
Undying.
shambles. All the top 3 out of the 4 heroes banned, and the 4th hero gets picked anyway.
Weaver's pretty good against Pugna.
True.
Because you have haste. You just run around, super speedy. It's hard to cast
Yeah.
I
your
want to
stuff
see
on it.
something new.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
What do you think is
I
going to
want.
come out?
I
Not
know
the first-
something new that still can.
You got Vengeful Spirit last game.
Oh,
You
God.
got
What a
DK
boring
last
game.
game.
Well,
we got
truly
Meepo last
exhilarating
yesterday.
picks.
Come
How about
The
this?
Meepo
How about
was
this
great.
Cyclops?
The Meepo was great.
How about if they pick a Viper? How does that?
No.
How does
Hey.
that,
Ooh, that really
I
tickles your
won with
fancy,
a
doesn't it?
I won with a Viper today.
Yeah?
That was my first one in NA.
filthy.
With Viper, man.
Were you mid Viper?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
What do you mean? Yes, no,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
decisive.
In North America, it's hard to tell who's playing what role.
Mm.
You even forget your own hero. Goddamn.
Ogre,
Magi.
Ogre Weaver.
Hey, the guy who played Viper and got me win today, he said that Viper is actually counter to Spectre, is it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
your Nether Toxin breaks her Dispersion and her Desolate.
Ah.
Yeah.
She's also, when she gets to that 30%, 40% HP
Oh, yeah,
threshold.
Your poison attack does way more
Right,
damage.
Yeah.
right. And it's like that's usually when she's killing you, but you just throw the poison attack, you have the range, and she dies.
Yeah.
It's super legit, actually.
Ooh, pick
We-
is
oh.
Dark Willow.
Willow's really good against Pugna.
Taking away from Raging Potato as
Yeah,
well.
it feels like a denial pick.
Yeah.
Mm.
So hopefully Execration know how to play it.
I haven't seen a first phase Willow in so long,
No,
actually.
especially not in this region.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's only being picked up because DeToNator played it last game.
Yeah, I think they're
That's
like,
the
oh
only
yeah, this
reason.
is a hero.
It's also very good if they wanted to run an Ogre offlane. You have a stun set up for
You're
the,
really
for the Willow.
set
Yeah.
on this Ogre offlane,
You are
aren't
so
you?
that-
stuck with that old offer.
That's
really.
Have you guys not watched
It-
North
it
America?
hap-
It's,
it
it's what
happens.
literally everybody's doing in
But
But
every game.
is North America as fun as sea?
No.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Problem solved.
It's a fighting hero. You
That
run
being said,
around,
offlane ogre is fun though. So whatever little bit of fun North America has, part of it is due to offlane.
Right.
Ogre.
Have you seen-
Our definition
seen
of fun was
gr-
Meepo yesterday.
Yeah.
That was a GC series.
They lost.
They did lose.
That was
They
that was a
lost.
crazy game though.
It was fantastic. It was great.
I have
loved it.
faith in the Drow lineup, man. They had three hard carries against Meepo.
Yeah,
It
it was
all-
Morphling, Drow, and
Marana.
That's
At the
right.
end
Yeah.
of the day, all came down to positioning and spells.
It always does in the late
One
game.
might say
it seems.
all Dota comes down to
Mm.
that.
Kind of does, yeah. You reveal your position, you give too much information away, boom, you lose your Enigma. Doesn't have a blink, so he can't
Wrong game.
Blink in. No, I'm just saying, like, you know, positioning
Okay.
really matters. But then you have a 10k gold lead, so you win anyway.
Oh, it's a Weaver once again, a hero that, well, Weaver is like everyone can fly. Whoever played this hero seems to be, well, at least it is so hard. I'm saying that playing this hero is so hard to play subpar. It's only a par or, you know, up. on
Yeah,
that.
it's very annoying to play
It's
against Weaver
annoying.
because he's just killing you constantly because supports are squishy.
Mm.
And then also, you just have to constantly buy detection for a hero that, honestly, probably the best thing about the Sakuchi is not even the invis. It's just the
mobility.
Speed.
mobility, yeah. So it's very, very frustrating. They instantly ban the Bloodseeker. They don't want to deal with that. SEA seems to be very intent on countering this Weaver with Bloodseeker, which just goes to show that they really respect the Weaver pick if they're willing to pick up Bloodseeker.
And also shows that they probably want this Weaver to be a damage dealer. If you're planning on going utility Weaver, then you're like, alright, screw it, pick up the Bloodseeker. I'm building an Aghanim Scepter anyway.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I mean, I don't know if we've seen DeToNator run the Weaver yet. So with DeToNator being, I think, the highest skilled team in this cup so far, I'm envisioning this will be some sort of damage dealing Weaver, like some Diffusal, Maelstrom, Desolator, some variety of these items. Maybe a Lincoln Seer if absolutely necessary. But I hope this Weaver gets farm.
They're going to pick Drow.
Okay,
You think so?
I can see that.
I am 100% sure.
You think Execration will ban it?
Wait, from the stats, yeah, they got chance to pick Drow. The team have been playing Drow strat for like 3 games and it was 100% win.
It would
For the
have to
draw
be
strat.
4th or 5th pick, though.
Execration.
Has to be 4th or 5th pick Drow.
I mean, if
Then
Jenkins
what's the reason
knows,
behind
then
that?
Execration definitely knows.
Why
Well,
do you
I
think they're gonna pick Drow?
I think Yoshimoto is going to pick Drow.
Do you think Yoshi?
Because they picked the Weaver Pugna,
That's what I meant.
which is 2 first phase cores, unless the Weaver is a support.
I
If they
think
pick
no.
if they pick the Drow, it can be a support Weaver, and then they ban the PL and Bloodseeker. PL mostly is like the Drow counter. I don't see why you would ban the PL unless you're intending on picking a Drow, and it's the Drow Weaver, Drow Pugna. Like those are two heroes that you pick the Drow with. Then again, I could be completely wrong about this because
I thought you
Who knows
said
if that's-
Execration gonna pick Drow.
they could pick Drow too because they have Ogre. Like Ogre Drow's like a classic lane because you protect.
Yeah.
And
You actually win the Drow lane, which is super game winning.
and it'd be
they
a
have
denial
Willow.
pick most likely.
Right, and then they deny pick it. So it's actually good for both teams.
So let's see what these
And-
off-lane pick
yeah.
is going to be for Execration. I would love to see Execration just play a more standard lineup, something that's just not gimmicky like we saw last game. Just play standard.
I agree.
Mirana's a good step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Pairs very well with the Dark Willow and Ogre Magi as well.
Mid lane Mirana.
Yeah, most likely.
This hero's like first phase picked in North America right now too. The Mirana is another like archer lady, but she just feels pretty good in this meta. Like everything has gotten nerfed, and sure so has she, but everything else around her has just gotten nerfed a little bit more. It seems. She still feels really, really strong, and she be played in so many roles. She's so versatile.
Well, Yoshimoto turned to pick. I would love to see some disable supports coming out. Well, setting up for that partner, having for that Weaver would be a great, easy game for them.
It does feel like both teams are playing chicken with this draw pick. They're
It does
like,
kind of feel like that.
"No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take it. Yeah, you're
I mean,
gonna take it.
if
I'm
this
not gonna take it.
if this is NA, like that Mirana is a Drow.
yeah.
And then this pick would be a Drow in NA
Right.
too. I mean, there's still a Terrorblade available. That's another very strong carry hero. That, I mean, if you've Weaver Pugna, you're probably gonna pick a support here realistically, unless the Weaver's a support.
Yeah.
Which if you pick the Drow, then the Weaver becomes a support most likely.
Do you really want to support Weaver in this game, though? I mean, you look what
I don't
Execration
think
has.
so.
Yeah, I don't
They've
think
got
so.
so many things to just crush a support Weaver.
Yeah, that was a good setup for Pugna and Weaver.
And it would have been a good setup for Execration Mirana arrow, but
Then I pick the combo.
yeah.
I don't think it would have fit in their lineup either, though. Like, they already have Ogre.
Unless if it's
Ogre
offlane
Dark
ogre.
It's not offlane Ogre.
Dude, that's totally offline. This is gonna be sick, dude.
We'll find out soon enough. I mean, I don't think any of the C teams have run this
No.
at all.
Oh,
Offlane
I like this one.
Okay.
I like this pick from Execration that makes the whole team looks
I don't
quite
think
easy
Drow's
to
happening
play.
anymore.
Dude, you don't like
Probably
Drow as a
not.
pick anymore?
I don't think so.
For
Probably
Execration?
not against.
Dude, freaking Willow with Centaur Stampede.
No, I mean Execration
Oh, for
picking
Execration?
up the
Maybe
Drow.
it would definitely make the
Stampede.
Mirana mid really strong. She's not gonna lose that lane to like almost anybody.
Stampede
Probably
would
the
be
Pugna.
very scary for the Drow strat, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if it was on the side of-
we're talking like Drow
Drow for
with the
Execration.
Centaur.
Oh,
Like Centaur is the frontliner. In NA, there's like two trains of thought with Drow right now. It's that like some teams are picking Drow with two frontliners, so like Ogre Centaur would be perfect, and then other teams are picking it with just exclusively ranged heroes. And the teams that are picking it with the frontliners are doing way better.
Yes.
So Drow would definitely be statistically good with the Execration lineup right now.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the as a sniper. When you play sniper or Drow Ranger, you gotta think that you yourself are the quarterback, and you need an offensive life here
Yeah.
in order to block the enemy, and you have like some time to just like throw or just free attack on the enemy.
But then sometimes an Ursa comes in and sacks you because
Yeah.
the team gets a blink
Yeah.
dagger or something.
Now, the Ursa pick is a little interesting because there's a lot of kite on the side of Execration. I mean, Ursa in the mid game's not going to be great. Laning stage
Yeah,
is
it
going to be
was-
fine because it's against a Centaur.
Right, it was more like a how dare you pick a melee core in
There-
me.
This is a weird matchup though. Like I've actually played both ends of this matchup, and the Centaur can do really well if he's paired with a decent hero. Like you can burst the Ursa with the Centaur combo, and then also like Ursa likes to get close to you.
Willow Centaur offlane? Do you think that could
Oh yeah,
that'd
that,
be enough
oh
to zone
for
him
sure,
out?
for sure. That is a deadly combo. Like you put the
Curse crown.
yeah, you have the Cursed Crown set up, you have the Bramble Mace set up, you have the damage from Centaur. Like it is definitely over that threshold of just instantly killing you if you're at 70% HP. Ursa does have the Bane with him, presumably, so that is something, but I feel like the Bane is going to feed that as well, and then the Ursa will just start feeding.
All right, last pick is
Kunkka.
Kunkka. Oh, Tsunami's in the game.
There you are.
Hmm.
Do the Kunkka voice again.
I'm not doing
Kunkka
that.
4,
That
long
was
time
a-
no
That
see.
was a one-game thing.
Ganking around with the X mark the spot on the torrent is something. It's been a while.
They needed the catch for the Ursa. This does solve some of their problems, but not everything.
Yeah, it makes Mirana's life very unpleasant. She can't safely initiate and escape with Leap.
Yeah.
And Stampede escapes don't become as viable.
Team fighting's not too bad either. I mean, they got the Kunkka Rum to fall back to as well.
Yeah, and Rage plus Rum means this Ursa's gonna take like no damage in team fights.
Yeah. Already feels like he takes no damage with the goddamn Enrage.
I
man.
know.
So sick of that. Thank God this hero's got nerfed.
Yeah.
So, what are the roles here for DeToNator?
Mid
Like, who's playing
Kunkka,
support?
Support Bane, probably most likely laning with the Ursa, I would think, and then Pugna Weaver offlane.
Who's
I mean,
farming?
not
Is Weaver
I
farming?
knew it was a Weaver support. I thought it was going to be with the Drow, though.
Yeah.
I just...
We can't say it could be a support Pugna.
No, it could be a support Kunkka.
Maybe it's a support Kunkka, because they do have the Bane. Kunkka Bane.
Kunkka Bane.
Then mid... I mean,
The good thing of
maybe they're not even deciding. Like, it just depends on this last pick.
Maybe.
All of these
Yeah.
heroes are versatile. If
They're-
Pugna's good mid, they'll run Pugna mid.
Like, once upon a time, Kunkka 4 was very good, but that was back when 2-1-2 wasn't the way that you had to lane all the time. It's
Yeah.
the same reason why, like, Earth Spirit it lost a lot of favorability, or Bounty Hunter and stuff like that. These heroes were very effective at being a +1 in lanes, but you need to be constantly sitting in your side lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good thing about the support Kunkka is he can just gank any lanes alone. He doesn't need his buddy to go with him.
Yeah,
you
he just
mean
needs
that-
whoever's in that lane themselves, yeah.
Just need to cooperate with the core, and he'll be able to kill that
So
one.
core Kunkka.
Last
Ra-
pick
Raging Potato
Storm.
Pugna. My God, that is a
Hmm.
support Pugna. What in God's name?
Against a Storm Spirit.
Yeah, that would have been my least likely option.
I did not expect that.
Yes.
So last
too.
pick Storm Spirit. There isn't that much lockdown on the side of DeToNator.
Basically Bane. It's very easy to dodge the X torrent combo.
Yeah.
You just zip long and he uses the X and it just doesn't bring
Yeah,
it up.
early game is kind of difficult because you don't have the mana to burn to go for long, whatever ball lightnings. But yeah, I mean, and it's a core Kunkka, so he's probably more interested in buffing up Tidebringer than like
Yeah, for sure.
trying to get ganks.
You don't have that threat of the X mark until
On
he
the
gets,
bright
like-
side, his laning phase against Storm is going to be pretty good.
Man, who doesn't beat Storm in the mid lane?
Yeah.
That
But
hero
when you
just
got
seems.
that Tidebringer autocast deny damage,
Yeah.
though.
Why does it work like that?
Oh.
Zeus. Zeus doesn't beat Storm in the middle lane.
I think Zeus does.
How?
You just zap him. You just keep zapping him. And then
Storm has a lot of armor. He has like 6 armor, but he doesn't have like Zeus is all magic damage.
Makes
so
no sense for an in here.
I know. It's like
I mean,
and-
look at him. He's all like fat and pudgy.
Right.
Like, where's that armor
And
come
that
from?
is
Is it
tiny.
like
it's
the fat layers?
It's the fat.
Dude,
Yeah.
and Tiny is
like
literally
leather.
made
Yeah.
out of rocks,
And
he has
zero
zero
armor.
Hey, but he gets it when he gets more rocks. When he
It's
levels
true, it
up.
doesn't
he gets,
make any
he gets
sense.
raw armor.
Anyway, guys,
Aight.
blah blah blah. Game activate.
Do it.
Oh.
Careful, they're gonna break it.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Break another chicken foot off of that.
We are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. The game number 2 between DeToNator's Execration. Let's do some traditional intro. Side off from Execration on the Radiant side. Chemo and Ogamajai.
Oh, we're doing this. Oh, sorry. Couldn't end on the run.
It's day 3.
She needs another monster,
Are you
man.
taking a nap or something?
I'll take a sip in a sec.
Nando?
Make sure to do it into the Sennheiser.
Yeah, your turn is
I just
Mirana.
said Nando.
Oh, okay.
Carl on Storm.
Atomic Yamaguchi on Centaur.
And Yaha on Dark Willow.
Raging Potato on the Pugna.
Ben QR on the Kunkka.
RR on Ben.
Luciano on Ursa.
And finally, Sam H on the Weaver.
Yeah.
You said I was asleep. What about you?
I think we have too many pizza, really. Yeah, it's getting slowed.
What do you think of American pizza, Cyclops? Any different?
Stuffed.
Stuffed? Yeah. Nice.
That's
nice,
a really
nice.
good way
Yeah,
of describing it.
Absolutely.
You can't eat American pizza without feeling sick afterwards.
Yeah.
In a good way,
you
though.
You feel that grease coursing through your veins.
yeah.
You can feel your blood thickening with every
yeah, I was
bite.
going to say, it's like congealing.
The acne growing on your face from the dirty grease.
Okay, no thanks. I don't want acne again.
I love it.
Alright.
You love it?
I love
Is
it.
that why you have a beard?
You wouldn't be able to see acne if you had any, man. This man's face has a beard on it.
Alright, so lanes are a little interesting here on the side of Execration. I put Atomic Yamaguchi in the safe lane.
On which hero?
Ben-Hur
Centaur?
and Carl. You see?
Marana
Yeah, he's in the center.
Pugna matchup. Up top. Okay.
Yep. Centaur.
They're trying to dodge the Ursa, but the Ursa's just running bot. This is one of those games where the supports are just thanking God that their cores have to deal with this lane bullshit.
But has anyone TP'd?
Free X. No, nobody has
okay,
TP.
okay. That's when the supports are really happy. Because
Every-
like, sorry, dude, I can't help you. You can't move for 80 seconds.
Everybody like universally knows now that you can't TP. If you do, you just lose.
Exactly.
You actually just lose so much. Because then they just TP, and then you're stuck in the same lanes again for 80 seconds.
Yep. And what, the Nether Ward at level 1?
Dude, I'm
What?
telling you, man.
It's
This is the support bug now?
I saw Pylai Die do this when
Look.
he was on American servers.
You can have faith, okay? This is Raging Potato. He's proved to us that he's a good player.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that
Yes.
level 1 ward.
Yeah, but I just feel like Swarm plus Decrep, you could drop their armor so much, and whenever the Decrep wears off, then you
More
get
like
so many
a-
right clicks.
I think it's more like a threat or the mental kind of thing to just stop that chemo from spamming the Fire Blast or the Ignite. That he is trying to show that, hey man, I have the Nether Ward up. Better be careful about how you're gonna land your spell.
I guess, but how much mana are you really going to burn at level 1? How much damage are you
It
really going to
doesn't
take?
matter as long as that's a laser.
The threat, right,
Yeah.
right. You're right.
As long as that's a laser outside of that one.
You guys want to hear some bullshit?
Yeah.
The Pugna
You
Nether
mean
Ward?
every time I listen to you?
God, man, I thought this was the SEA
Yeah,
cast,
yeah.
not NA. That was brutal,
Let's
man.
hear it.
God damn. You've been watching too much crap.
Can we get straight to the point? What was it, man?
Okay, alright. The Pugna Nether Ward, the minus regen scales with your intelligence. So if you have a bunch of int items,
Wow.
you actually have like you could have like minus 17 regen.
That's
It's-
hilarious.
It's really bullshit. So you actually need to get raw regen items against
Oh,
Pugna.
look at that. Just strike up the RR
He does so
actually
much
draws the Yaha to come in and help, and that's actually the first blood.
Dude, he didn't even let Kunk get the right click. He's like, nah, screw you, I'm brain sapping for this kill.
Yeah, because he's coming with a dub damage.
It's true.
Exactly, man.
He earned it. That's the support tax.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta accept the fact that your supports are gonna be greedy every now and again. Let's be real.
Wow, that's the first successful gank. You gotta keep it coming before that Carl gets his 6. However, Ben-Hur is already 4. It's gonna be tough lane for Carl with all the damage for that Tide Bringer.
I have to say, considering the matchup in that bottom lane, Atomic Yamaguchi's doing great versus the Ursa, even though he's been on the receiving end of a lot of this pressure.
I actually don't mind Centaur against Ursa, just because it's so easy to stun him. He's constantly in your face. You stun nuke, as long as you have more regen than the Ursa does, he'll take more damage from your stun nukes. Sure, you can't last hit.
You only have the mana for like 2 stuns, though.
Yeah, you need like, I mean, he has a wand, so
Oh, okay.
with the mana cost decrease though on the stun, it's
That's
actually
true.
really good.
Yeah.
Oh, goes in for the Pugna. What? What? Oh, pop the magic wand, can stay alive for a while, and he equipify himself, get into the tree line. Here comes Nether Blast. Power shooting on that Nando. What a brave play by Nando, but he died in the end. And look at that, Sam Edge might get a double kill though. If only he have like, just go. Oh, one, come on, magic stick, go for more. Chubuchi finally verifies, or he comes out, and it's finally a double kill for Sam Edge. Dodge the arrow at the same time.
Hashtag worth the DeToNator.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth a 2-leap for a Pugna, support Pugna.
Yeah, honestly, arguably the worst thing that you lose from that is the 2 leap
no,
charges.
in the middle,
Yeah, exactly.
they're setting up
It's
the
such a
same
long
thing
cooldown.
again. Nightmare and also the Torrent. Yoshimoto, RR, I don't know why he got a haste rune. He can just walk up the and go right here. But he decided to go into a tree line and stuck in there.
It's hard to navigate those brambles, man.
Oh, the Bramble Maze, yeah.
Does he have
that.
any tangos on the ban or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then
I think he was trying to do some tree,
Right.
get in the tree,
yeah.
tank the
tango
block.
out.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to eat his way out.
Yeah.
And then he was like, wait, I can't do it anymore.
Yamaguchi not looking right. Luciano just sold him out of the tree wave. Meanwhile,
Arrow?
top lane,
Ooh.
Arrow, Mister, doesn't matter. Chemo still in coma, being chased by the Sam Edge, rating Potato as well. Here comes the Chubuchi.
He's dead.
Disarmed already. Nope. Nando, 2v1, double team. Needle Blast, Nando, keep going.
Oh,
Nice arrow. Both
goddamn
range.
Sam H being real greedy there,
Yeah.
holding the invis. He did not expect a point blank arrow.
Did he have it or was it on cooldown?
He did, I think. He's level 5, so it's got over
Yeah,
cool.
wow.
I think he just wasn't expecting the point blank arrow.
Potato playing very neat and detailed. Rating Potato. Now he's trying to save his little ward. He might die himself like this. Running out of mana for Nando.
He has 1 leap
comes
because he
in.
used the 2 earlier. He's actually dead because he has 1
And
leap
he
right
also
now.
got some bottle. But now he's stuck in a swarm.
He's gonna
They
get
creepify as well. 1 more leap. Trying to
Oh.
go back to the... Oh, and he just turned in and killed Nando.
He can leap now.
Inhuman
Shrine.
play by Nando, and another arrow just hit right at the booty of that Weaver. Here we go, maybe dropping a Star Storm or something.
Is that a range? now?
Wow, that's
He's poking him. He's poking him.
Impressive.
Yeah, that was nice. That was really nice.
That is fully concentrated play by Mirana.
Yeah, that was.
Up bottom.
Yamaguchi get dived inside, level 6 for Luciano. His buddy Yaha die first by that RR. Oh, not yet actually. RR. Oh, popped another magic stick. It's been so long. He nightmare himself. Luciano finish off that Yamaguchi. Maybe it's time to take down the first Silver Tower.
Can
Bottom
I
Silver
see
Tower.
this Ursa skill? Oh, okay. So 2-1-2.
2, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely more value to level that up now.
Yeah, the Fury swipes for the increased duration.
Right, and then the damage increases more too now.
Sam Edge finish
level
somebody off on top. Chemo. Rating Potato.
he's gonna
Will he go?
Ah.
Yeah, goes down. It's actually a trade.
He could have bottled him.
No, he did. It was the Ignite DOT, though. It canceled the bottle.
He could have bottled him
I
again,
think
though.
one more ticket may have saved him, yeah.
It's
I
not
think
worth.
you're right.
It's not worth the bottle.
No, the Weaver's like, screw you, I'm not wasting 2 bottle charges on my support pug. No.
They
Whatever.
fight every lane, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know where to cast.
Middle lane is a gank as well.
Yeah, let's take a look on top first. Because Chemo is running away from Sand Edge. Nando teleported down in order to save his supporters. Back to the middle lane. Dropping quite low for Cloud. Being chased by that Bender. And RR Yoshimoto moving in with 423 movement speed. Cloud being safe inside. Back to the bottom lane. Curse Cry activated on that Ursa Warrior. Double H already. Yaha.
Yaha.
I was gonna say I wasn't sure if I should.
I gotta say, dude,
Tsunami.
what a region for Big J to come in and try to obs.
Yeah. This is like,
This
this
is-
is literally jumping into the deep end
Yeah.
right now.
They're just constantly fighting. in
PTS
every
like called him
single-
up and he's like, you want the hardest obsing job in the world?
Like,
And it's like,
you know,
sign me up.
This would be a great. Like, you just get this VOD, and this is how you test someone for their observing skills.
Right.
Observe this game.
Like Cyclops, like you were saying, they, in China they test offlaners on Batrider.
Yeah.
Here's how we test obs. We put them on SCA games.
Sea, man. Sea crazy. It's always crazy in the sea. The waves, the wind, the storms and stuff. You know, so many things happen here.
You go crazy with all the humidity.
Well, I'd go crazy too if there wasn't dominoes.
You right.
Goes in for Chubuchi. He needs to be careful if Shugichi runs out. Oh,
Oh,
calculated
nice
by
arrow.
Nando. Perfect play.
Dude, Nando's just like way too good with Mirana.
Yeah, this is
What is this?
really good.
Man, it's just like Nando come from like 2030 or something.
Does seem like that.
He's that far in the future after OpenAI has taught us
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. He's been hitting insane.
The problem is OpenAI won't teach us everything. They'll take over everything.
Oh no,
But the
Ben
masters
Ca-
become the learn.
Careful,
Yeah,
careful.
yeah.
saying that, dude.
Yoshimoto, both of them got eye on that Carl, but Carl see the torrent, so he's just
There's no
ball
fiends here.
lightning away. He will get XctN the spot back. Maybe they strike in the mid right after that. Yeah.
Well, the tower's almost dead.
Yeah. Pugna's.
Because of Pugna, the support Pugna.
He's itching. Got 2 points in Nether Blast.
Hell yeah, dude. Get out of here, support. I'm back. Get out of here. What are you doing?
I'm helping. We can take a tower together.
No,
It's
no.
cool.
Get out of here. These are my last
Let's
hits.
go. Dropping some Bramble Maze to stone him off. Here comes the X-Mark, but no torrent yet. Maybe drop some Nether Blast would be cool. Torrent finally hit the support Yaha. Now they all aiming for the core first.
Oh, the
Carl!
Nether
Oh,
Ward.
wow.
Nether Ward level 1.
This is
too
why we
strong.
have Pugna in this game. You want a ball lightning? Here, laser in the air.
Oh dear.
It just works on the initial damage, though. There's enough to kill him.
Oh man, and eat the boat too. Oh no, Stampede for the first time,
Here's
aiming
Rum.
for that Conquer, trying to walk back to the high ground. Comes
Taking
in
no
Nando,
damage.
the master of everything. Killing spree ended because of Nando. It's kind of scary, man, when Mirana happens. What happens? Mirana happens.
Already
Maybe-
could
maybe
be
an
in
error.
trouble too.
Take a look at
Don't
his
go up the
arrow.
stairs. He's gonna. Oh!
Oh.
That's Green Skelly's too fast with his base
It's
move
at,
speed.
it's at that awkward range, too, where you know he can dodge it if you
Yeah.
throw it, no matter where you throw it.
Top lane, Hoopstorm double edge. Easy get HP back by the time lapse by Sam Edge.
Yeah, dude, DeToNator has 2 towers already, and then a Siege Creep pushing in this top lane.
It's a support Pugna, not a core Pugna even.
Ursa's soloing Roche right now, too.
Oh wow.
Or maybe not soloing.
With a double
That's
damage
not
rune.
solo.
Well, I mean, for sure.
Wow, that is very fortuitous timing for him.
Level 6 already for the Bane, ready to do some Fiend Grave.
Presumably they go smoke with this.
Is
Bane,
that
what
a
are
sound
you doing?
effect?
No, that was just me whistling.
Oh, okay. Good.
Thank you.
I like that.
Good to,
Hey,
good
you.
to hear.
Oh yeah, you are not a wizard yet.
No, I'm not the wizard yet.
Yeah.
We'll get some soundboard up and running
None of
soon.
us are wizards.
Whoever get the king for the next series will be so unfortunate, you know, because it was only one game. It's only one
Oh,
game.
it's true.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hopefully not me.
Unless we just don't do it for the next game, we'll do
Whoever-
it after.
It's up to production.
Whoever does get the
Okay.
king, just make it absolutely brutal. Like the whole game. Just 5 decrees.
You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna be a caster for that too. I
I'm
bet
fine.
you.
I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll,
You
I'm
will?
fine with that.
Nightmare comes out. They all 3v1 that Yamaguchi. Kill him quite quick with the Fury swipes and also trying to do some terrorize. Nando jumps in the middle and drops the Starstorm. That a hell of damage, and he's ready to go for another arrow. Comes back already. Aegis activated too quick. Carl got Luciano. It's time to
so
go.
much for that Aegis advantage. That did not last long at all. Centaur. So Bane canceled his Fiend's Grip?
Yeah, to dodge the arrow.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why. And so Centaur lived a little bit longer than he should have. I think Brain Sap had to be spent to kill off the Centaur.
Yeah.
And then solid rotations again by the Storm Spirit to come in.
Il Scepter on Mirana.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't like it.
I don't know about that. You are so huge. You're
Yes,
15.
So-
yes. You should go
is
for
this
some
actually,
damage.
Is this for the Mirana to use herself if she gets hit with the boat combo?
Yeah,
Maybe?
that's the only thing I can think of is to get out of the X combo. But even then, like, just get a Lincoln's or something.
Why don't
just
you just leap
actually
away
dead
from
on-
that X?
It's not the
It'll
X.
bring you
it's,
back.
it's the boat torrent.
Well, I mean, so if you get X, like, it doesn't matter how far away you leap, you'll get brought back. And the cast animation.
No,
if-
I
if
know,
the-
I know. Well, when you get X back, it's just
I mean,
usually a
Right
good
after.
Kunka will time it so close that you won't even be
you
able to
could
get
just
the animation
you
off.
could just not get X though. You could just wait for your Centaur to go in or Ogre and get X, and then. Like
well, Mirana's way more farmed than anyone. Like, Centaur is...
yeah, but you buy a Yules and like that's the only item you're gonna get. You know, 'cause, like that's for sure. I'm going to fall off item when
I
he's
agree. I
when
think,
he's
like, Pike or Lincoln's.
Right, even, yeah, both of these items will protect him as well.
Yeah.
It's not going to fall off.
There's another thing is it just gives it extra movement speed, better chase.
It's usually something you go for if you're behind.
Wait a minute, you guys are saying build regen against the Pugna.
Rating
Is this the
potato
regen?
being found by
Maybe.
2 of Team Execration at the bottom lane. However, Benter moves in and trying to retaliate for his teammates here. X-Mark spot back into the torrent.
Oh.
He didn't even need a torrent. That was hella strong slash from that Conker.
We don't even need to go to a steakhouse, we'll just eat here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But as like you guys are saying, build regen against the Pugna.
But then
this-
get the Lincolns. Lincolns will still give you more mana regen.
Pick up a, what's it called? Teardrop, whatever, raindrop.
Raindrop.
Yeah.
Teardrop.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Teardrop
Drop
of
top.
Jenkins.
It's not like that big of a...
Shooting the swarm, aiming for the dark below, terrorize, Brembo makes everything. Everyone stuck in a small area, perfect for Marina to
all
lift
this
in the
light?
Starstorm. Time lapse, gets all the HP back. It's time to go in for that Nando. He get X-Minor spot back, might get Geminate. Luciano finish him off. There seems to be a very good fight for DeToNator on this one. As Imaguti also drop low. They just have to flee into the secret shop. It's 3 now for Team Execration in the end. And they're still trying to fighting for that Centaur runner. Yamaguchi standing peacefully around here.
Oh.
Oh.
Peacefully much longer.
Oh.
Ouch.
Dude, I thought it was a freaking cataclysm going on. I was like, there's an Invoker in
There was
this
so
game?
much
There was
light.
this 5 people TPing to the top lane
Right.
into another ward.
Yeah.
Storm Spear manages to get the kill and support Pugna, but that's it, really.
Yeah, you see the Pugna die and you're used to being like, oh, no, they lost.
Yeah,
the Pugna's dead.
right.
Oh, right, that's a 5.
Oh my goodness, what a crazy game you have here. Really? Cray.
It's 15 minutes. We're at 12 to
30
18, 30
kill.
kills. 2 kills a minute so far.
9k net worth lead, too, at 15 minutes. It's kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of insane.
It's, yeah.
Dude, your
And
most
there will be a
farmed
swing.
Hero bought a Yule.
There will be a swing later.
she's not
You're
a
gonna
Lina.
jinx it, aren't you?
You know, we talked about, I don't remember exactly what the hero was in the game yesterday.
X-Minor spot in. Oh, just one slash from that Kunka. Almost killed the Storm Spirit. Shooting into the
Yeah, that's
Oh.
like quite the vote.
Value rum. Look, he's barely taking any damage from that Bramble Mace.
Right, it's huge.
Alright, so what we talk about last game?
We talked about, like, I think there was some offlaner that couldn't carry the game solo.
Oh, right.
We talking? I don't remember. I don't remember what the hero was, but we were making the comparison with like if Tiny gets huge in the offlane, he can actually carry the game.
Right.
Like you want to pick these heroes that if they win the lane, because you know you're gonna win one lane, sack one lane, probably wash another one. So you want heroes that can actually carry the game. Building a Yules, that's not gonna carry you a game,
No.
even though you're on a hero that can do that. Like if you built regular items, you can
Goes
actually
in and
1v5.
catching that Kunka. Kunka warrior. Make kill streak and Carl
backstab?
got him.
Yeah, they want to fight it.
Yeah, they just go for round 2. Terrorize being used already. And
Do they have detection? They're running away because they don't have detection.
whole team, Stampede for the second time in this game. Go for the support first. Yom Shimoto got caught. Oh, look at that. Look at the Nether Ward. This strike so hard. Nando just have to leap away from the Nether
Oh,
Ward.
buyback time lapse.
Time lapse already. Nando.
They can't find Storm.
He's got no mana.
Oh my god, they can't. Oh, the
Oh,
Raging
no.
potato. Always comes
Double
through.
kill.
What a player.
He knew.
You
Well,
know.
I kind of like Sam It, you know. He kind of different from the last game Weaver. Yes.
That's because he's building damage. It's like
He has a boot.
right? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
He
He's-
has a boot.
He's not building to be like, oh, all of our lanes lost.
No
I need to build
way.
an Aghanim Scepter.
No. Bottom
Oh!
lane, no.
Oh!
Oh! That bait,
That was
Yamaguchi. Baited like a fish.
Nando
Oh.
wants vengeance.
I don't think you can get it though.
Dude, look at all of these creeps. Where do they come
I
from?
don't know.
They're all following Yamaguchi. His little legion of minions.
Oh my god, that was so much fun
Nando.
for him.
Nando already have his U scepter. Let's see how he gonna apply
Yes,
this U
let's
scepter.
let's see.
You guys must wait. Rating for. Oh,
Goodbye,
what?
Carl.
what is that?
It's my boy support Pugna.
It's called Netherward, man.
Oh my god.
Netherward killed him. He almost killed Raging Potato. It was just
Yeah,
like
that
he
was
tried
so
to
close.
cast one more spell. I mean,
And he still hang around with a very low HP. Back into the Radiant
there's
NC.
the
Jumped away
Yules.
by that Nando, but he jumped into the banner. It's like running away from Hippo into a crocodile.
Alright.
Now Curse Crowd comes out. Stuck in there. Double H finish easy. RR Stampede. Maybe a Stampede goes in for more rounds. Hit by an arrow. Nando. Arrow to the knee. To that guy jumping in. Starstorm comes out. Being hit by the Chukuchi. And finish him off with the Gemini attack. Somebody get X9 spot back.
Oh
A
my
triple
God.
kill for the Benha. First time team wipe.
Execration is getting filleted right now.
Yes.
We need to go back to this Yule Scepter, dude. I feel like it's this item that you're building because you're like accepting that you're losing the game. It's like, I need this to run away and to stay alive. But who's going to kill the enemy team?
Yeah.
Like, you're accepting the fact that you're already losing and you're just trying not to die.
Right. The thing is also, well, so yeah, Storm has built a Kaya, and Storm could have
He's
gone
gonna
for a
die.
Yules, and I would think that would have been infinitely more viable. Terrorize may save him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Terrorize. Locked down in a Bramble Maze, X-Mark spot. He himself get X-Mark back into the forest. Hit by the chip, almost half HP. Chemo comes in to save.
Nice arrow.
And then follow up in an arrow. But it seems
so
like
much
Kuka
rum.
is
He's
so,
so
tanky.
tanky, god
It's so
damn.
muscle. Oh my. And jumping in by Luciano. Fury Swipe just one time can easily kill that Chemo. Chemo got into the secret place. Still trying to hide in there, but Luciano knows exactly where he is. But I don't
Oh my
think
God,
he
is he gonna
bought a
live?
chase. Raging
liver.
Potato, your boy, still harassing in the middle, causing a lot of trouble to the Radiant side. Nando trying to explode with an arrow. He didn't see anyone.
I can't
Maybe-
believe Raging Potato was just toying with him.
He tipped him. He was too busy tipping.
Oh.
He gets himself killed.
Flying out with the bow lightning, catching that RR, but no worries. I have a Glimmer Cape.
It's a grip.
No, not Glimmer Cape from the RR. It's actually Glimmer Cape from Raging Potato. The first time you see support from Southeast Asia buying support items. 4-star Glimmer Cape and all those stuff. Spamming a
It's
Nether
to keep
Blast.
himself alive, dude.
Yeah, maybe it's kind of cold here. Like it's in LA. Spamming a Nether Blast. It's time to take down the mid-tier 3 tower real quick. Only around 21 minutes. And that might be the first set of drafts. So Mirana still in the graveyard. The ball lining here and there in order to kill the creep wave. Start attacking the barracks already. Goes in, hit by the torrent. Curse Crown. They decided to go back. Maybe get a shrine first, you think?
Yeah, I think so. The next Roche will be up soon. They're feeling, DeToNator is 100% feeling themselves right now. And so you really need to make sure someone's on point being like, guys, this game is free. We don't need to push the advantage. It's 21 minutes. We don't need to go for full Rex. And they're playing it conservative.
Disciplined Dota.
Yeah.
They look like a Chinese.
That's right, they do.
Oh man, they could catch Carl here as long as the Bane sees him. I'm just saying, RR has been on point with some of these rotations, just coming in, setting up for his team. So good.
He's been completely relentless with the rotations.
He has.
And his Fiend's Grip timing was good. Like, a lot of Banes struggled to hit level 6, but
Wow.
he hit it fairly early.
Yeah.
Even without the Fiend script, he's like setting up for the
Yeah,
torrents and
yeah.
stuff.
The good news is we have 2 U Scepter on the Radiant side.
Oh,
That's
dear.
good.
That's good news.
Great.
That's good news, you
That's
tell
good.
me.
News. That's good news for DeToNator.
No.
Hit me with that items button in the bottom right of the scoreboard there. Yes. So Yule Scepter on Storm I find absolutely
That's
acceptable.
reasonable.
Yes.
He gets mana regen from it, so it's kind of a damage item.
Right.
It's int. He's an int hero as well, so it's not actually the absolute worst.
I don't know.
God damn, on Mirana though, it's like I said he's not gonna get another item. He just has the Yule still.
Yeah.
Just a Yules. Look at.
They're gonna make another Ritz here.
What was that from
Stampede
Mando?
is ready. 3 guys standing there. Didn't know what they're gonna do. And now the first one to approach first is actually Ursa Warrior. Was hit by an arrow, shooting in the swarm. Just gonna connect it to that chemo. They all walk back to the base. I'm pretty sure nothing will happen this time around.
Alright, well, Carl manages to steal a tier 1 tower up top in the meanwhile. But you still have got to deal with Aegis for the next 4 minutes or so.
I hate the tone sound of that Viva. Whenever it happens, it feels like I'm getting shot by the taser gun.
You've been shot by a taser gun before?
I don't know, but I will want to know how.
You mean
man.
this sound, right?
Yeah, this sound right here.
Is that? Wow.
I'll do an impression of it. See what?
Yeah. Yeah. I hear now.
Yeah.
I hear now. Have you ever been shot by a taser gun?
No, have you?
No.
He makes it sound as if he has.
Bug zapper though.
Dude, I don't even like getting shocked like by my car whenever I'm closing the door or whatever. I feel
Damn, dude, big spender here. This guy's got a car.
Yeah,
my
I
God.
know.
The hell, man.
What can I say?
God damn.
That's kind of cool.
That
man.
Dota money.
Oh, nice arrow from Nando.
They're picking up the double damage and try to find a way back home. Maybe a teleport would be a great idea.
He is ultra squishy. He is 1.1k HP on a Cormorana 23
Indeed.
minutes into a
Indeed.
game. It's ridiculous.
God, Kunkka has 15,000 net worth. That actually looks like.
Looks like someone fed him a moonshot
yeah,
or something.
I don't
like this
get-
Ursa gave him an Aghanim scepter.
It doesn't look. It doesn't look okay. Like he's holding somebody else's items for sure.
It's time to go in for the barracks. They have Aegis, but no cheese. I actually got a cheese because this is the second time Aegis.
Yeah, they have to choose.
Cheese with a Kunkka.
Yep.
Let's see how they're gonna go in. They go in first, and Ogre Magi was the first one who was brought down. Time to go for the racks. That's nothing they can do about this.
Storm actually just zips top, pushes that wave out.
No, there's nothing we can do here.
Nether Ward was in a position that is so hard to reach. Storms in. Be careful, the X-Mark spot on the Storm. Here comes the Torrent. Use Scepter in order to just get away from that X-Mark. Jumped in by Nando.
The discipline.
Too much.
Too much discipline.
Yeah, too much. It should just go in, get one more kill, then get one more rack. Comes in and drag back, and now they
Speaking
catch
of
and puck now, getting stuck in the Bremer Maze, and Raging Potato falls out. Definitely DeToNator will go back on this case. Now it's time to chase for that Execration.
They just have to get killed on one of their heroes.
This
for
dude
them
has
to
a
exit.
Daedalus, holy moly.
Waiting for him at a Troy.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, arrow?
Nothing even matters at this
However,
point,
he's
though.
so
Cheese
rubbed
still
up.
can be popped. Pop the cheese maybe. Here comes full HP. Ready to slash on the Storm Spirit. Yamaguchi seems confused in the middle of the team fight. Now finally decided to drop a double H on that Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur goes down with a mega kill streak ended. Somebody being chased by the Luciano. Come on, get back here. Let me swipe you like a Tinder. And it's it. Yeah. You get my right.
Yeah.
And Yamaguchi got him.
That was a right swipe for sure.
Curse crown.
That was a super like if I've ever seen one.
From the Black King bar chasing with Yamaguchi.
He has blink.
Yeah. Now I found out that he keep his Stampede just to get out.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling as a Centaur. They've used Stampede offensively like once this entire game. And that is not why you pick this hero. You're not like, oh, give my team a global escape. No. It's to give your team global initiation.
Not even your team, it's giving yourself global escape.
Yeah,
So
like he has not been able to successfully hoof stomp anyone really.
he hasn't really been an initiator at all this game.
Yeah, it's rough. His laning phase wasn't great. Ursa instant counterpick in the draft definitely proved to be valuable.
Blade Mail on the way for that Centaur Varana. Getting close to it.
See, now this net worth looks a little bit more reasonable. When you see Kunkka at 15,000
Yeah.
and then everybody else at like 9,000.
Maybe that just meant that Ursa was falling behind. It wasn't that Kunkka was far ahead. It's
Maybe.
just Ursa wasn't keeping up.
Although Kunkka does have the same net worth that he had when we looked at it before.
True. Oh, maybe it was the cheese. Does cheese factor into net worth?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, it's only 500 gold, so it's not really that much.
Maybe it
but-
counts as 1,000 though, because 500 is half of what it would cost, right?
Oh, so eating it is like
Yeah.
another 500.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Huh.
About to get.
These are the real questions.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
If a support Pugna can solo kill your Cormorana, you have issues.
5 Pugna at that
Indeed.
too.
Yes. I think so.
I think he's an Ags as well, right? He was.
God, look at his
That's
net worth.
not-
He's got more net worth than the Marana does
It's
now.
not even Ags. If he had Ags, he would have killed her there.
Probably.
I don't think the Ags upgrades the damage anymore. For some reason, they know
Oh,
that.
it's just the cooldown.
What's the cool?
just the cooldown now.
Pretty sure he could just 4-star forward, he would have continued.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But
yeah.
no. Marana's got the Yules.
Exactly.
Don't forget
But she,
about
has
the
to,
Yules.
but she has to get really close to throw the Yules. The range on Yules isn't that long.
You shield yourself and then leap away.
Alright, there you go.
And then
Oh,
you just walk closer and recast it.
No,
They
but he's only got
know
one
that
force
the
down.
No, you don't-
execution is there, but they still want to strike from the lower ground, and they actually make them. Now shooting in the boat too. But however, Mirana this time managed to kill the Pugna gone real quick, but they still cannot find the Pugna ward.
The
Nice
classic instant buyback from Raging Potato.
Yeah, he's got nothing to lose.
The
Yeah.
instant buyback and walk to
That's
his
true.
team.
He's fast. Maybe he bought a smoke.
Kind of like
Did this oh no! Wait! How did he get back so fast? Did he just
Who?
walk?
He TP'd
Oh.
and then just walked. I just mean like there's no fight happening and he's,
Yeah.
he's just walking to his team.
I mean, it's
all right,
time
guys,
to end the
let's
game.
fight again.
Yeah. 2 heroes are dead.
The-
Stampede is down.
The Ogre and the Willow are dead. This is a perfect
they
opportunity.
have to do something to defend their second barracks here. They can't afford to lose one more for Team Execration, but
These respawn times are so short. That
Yeah,
even after they
it's-
win a fight, they can't stick around for that long.
it feels like the item gap between two teams is getting too big.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
On the bright side, Ursa's BKB is ticking down. Did I get the time on that? Please.
Flying out for the
Jeremy.
storm. They just wanna
7.
bully that Pugna
Oh,
once
the
again, but this
bash.
time he's not alone. He got his bodyguard,
Oh.
Luciano. Now finally they start the fight outside of their base, and if they lose this fight right here, that should be the game end. I'm not sure why they decided to fight outside of the tier 3 tower, but however, let's take a look on this one. Actually not bad though for Execration.
That's not bad.
Comes in for Benter. He kind of stuck in a fire blast, and now he's about to get caught. Storm flying out and trying to save that Benter by releasing the life point, shooting the Benter, shooting the board backward.
He wants the rum, and it's working.
Wow, the way the Chemo play with that low HP is just impressed me.
Oh, Bedlam's.
But however, they all die in the end.
Centaur's still on the run, but he's gonna get away.
The moment the Mirana dies, they just run out of damage, period. If the Mirana's there, they have the
you-
damage to
you-
start getting those pickoffs. I have to say, I'm a bit impressed that Execration have been able to get those minor pickoffs right outside their base.
I mean, you say like
But-
Mirana got the damage.
If they don't have Mirana, they don't have damage.
I mean, with the U scepter,
The
it's not
Scepter
enough
damage.
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
1 is still more than 0, right? So
true,
it
that's
doesn't
true.
doesn't matter if it's 1 or 100. That's for a later thing. They still
Oh.
have more damage.
Pugna's dead.
Oh, Nightman gonna get away, and it's
Is it
gonna be
okay?
Yamaguchi instead, who getting sucked to the date. Flying in for the Storm Spirit, trying to save his buddy, but it was too late.
That's what Tsunami would sound like if he was a Pugna.
And this suck.
What did you call the Pugna spell when you couldn't say spell names the other day? Was it Brain Suck?
I think it was brain suck.
Nice one. I like it. I like someone who sucked my brain.
Yeah.
So I can, you know, be a little dumb and doesn't have to think about anything.
That's called Silencer.
Yeah. It's time to push. Killing the creep wave all the time by that Storm Spirit. The ball lining out and trying to find his way in. You need to be careful doing that. This time he's trying to catch the support and drag him to hell with him. Support being forced up around here and there. RR finally was brought down. It seems like Team Execration is trying to slow down the push in any way they can in order to give Mirana some more farm.
Yeah.
They've been successful with delaying this though. They've been getting these minor pickoffs, preventing DeToNator from feeling confident going up onto the high ground. It's gonna be different with Roche now
Dude,
because
it's
they've got the
31 minutes and 3 Roches. This must have been 8-minute Roche spawns like every single time. That's unbelievable.
It's an Ursa game, man. If an Ursa's in the game, it just makes the Roche.
But the
spawn
first
lowest
Roche was at like,
possible.
what, 12 minutes, I
Yeah.
want to say? And they've gotten
Something.
3 Roches in 20 minutes? That's crazy.
I'm telling you, man. Anytime there's an Ursa in the game, it's just
The
instant
gods are
spawn.
smiling. Okay, 8 minutes every time? Yeah, I feel that.
Why the guy close in Ring of Aquila Aura for
who?
the Weaver?
Oh, you probably forgot. There's no reason to have it off.
Wants to farm those lanes without pushing them.
Oh yeah, that's, you gotta
especially
freeze,
32
freeze
minutes.
the lanes at 32 minutes. That's the play.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks cooler when it's dark.
No, I like it when it's all lit up like that.
Nah,
I'll tell you what looks cool: Radiance when it's off. 'Cause you see
Aquila.
it so rarely.
It does look cool.
It's like a Buster Sword, and you're like, oh man.
I'll walk around with off radiance and off a kill. I'm just gonna get items that can go off and turn them off.
Yeah, so what? Aquila, Radiance, what else can you use?
Ring of Bassi?
Bassi.
Yeah, I think it would be cool if some tournament to skip the prize as a Ring of Aquila. Here, your champion ring.
The Las Vegas one is doing a medallion, but it's not like a medallion of courage.
No, think of it this way. Winners of the tournament get a Ring of Aquila that legit lights up.
And then it actually buffs your armor. That'd be sick.
That's if it really buffs your armor.
Gives you mana regen.
I don't know why. When you say buffs your armor, I just picture the Power Rangers. Like you put the ring on, then like, just this suit comes out of nowhere. And it's like, what the heck?
That would be a sick prize.
That would be.
I'd lose in that tournament for sure.
Aye. Oh, they're trying to camp on the bottom. Meanwhile, seems like team DeToNator just gonna strike in the middle. Just trying to push in to the middle and just let the creep wave spread down and trying to take top at the same time.
Again,
meanwhile,
in a
fight
losing
breaks
situation,
out.
Execration still continues to make the right moves to get the kill on Raging Potato. That's a great rotation to make. Creeps are not in your base. You have a very small window of time that you're allowed to follow a kill.
Creeps are now in their base.
They are now in the base, and so you have to get back. But you have that very small window when
94 seconds actually with the Pugna dead.
And now I think they want to commit on this one. No partner, so it would be easier for them to commit the fight without that partner ward.
Nice.
Man, Execration, I gotta say the decision making it's up there.
I know, it's
definitely up
heartbreaking
there.
because they clearly have the skill, but their heroes are just never cooperating. And in this case, I don't know. I can't continue to harp on the item builds. He has his own justification for the Yules. I don't think it's panned out the way that he wanted to, but whatever the case, like he's still managing to hold on.
I think at the end of the day he didn't want to build it, but he was forced to.
Yeah, maybe.
We have Ursa DCing and WC. Someone's going to the toilet.
Yep. Toilet.
It feels like one of those games that
WC.
you don't exactly have a hero that can take advantage of these late game pickoffs. Like the early game went so well for DeToNator that the whole game they've just had their back against the wall for Execration. And these moves, like they don't have some Terrorblade or Spectre that is going to make it so that you take one kill, one pick off, and then you just turn the game, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Storm Spirit's pretty
It's
legit though.
kind of like that, but
He's not as reliable as a Spectre,
Yeah.
but he definitely,
I've
if
definitely
you give him
seen
the
it.
farm, he can
Right.
absolutely just blow this game
I think
out
if
of the
it's
water.
a good if it's a good Storm game, it's a really good Storm game. It's kind of hard for him to kill these heroes.
And no one on his team can follow up to take objectives. Like Storm can't do both. Storm can get the picks, and then he's like, "Great, I've teed up the ball for you. Now you knock it out of the park by taking like two tiers of towers or something like that."
Yeah.
They get a pick, and then they're all like, "Cool, you have some more Bloodstone charges. We can wait until the next pick, I guess."
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again at 34 minutes in. The situation looking pretty bad for Execration. Only one step away to lose the series 0-2. Well, just hope there is miracle for them.
I think there definitely is a chance, as long as they just keep abusing some of these openings that they've been finding in DeToNator's execution. Even just one kill prevents them from
Ooh, that was
making any
close.
move.
Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty close. But just keep delaying the game for as long as possible, because this Storm Spirit is oh, okay, never mind, is he dead? Nope. Okay, it's alright.
Yeah, that was close.
But
too.
just keep dragging the game, because Carl is starting to turn into a pretty big factor.
Let's push to the bottom lane. No more delay for Team DeToNator if they wanna finish this series.
How much HP does this Kunkka have right now?
Kunkka has 4.9k HP.
5,000. What the hell is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Now the
Another
fight
pick.
breaks out in the river.
Ooh, that's an
They get
Ursa.
rid of Luciano.
And again, another really great pick coming out from Execration.
75 seconds.
Is DeToNator being a bit too overconfident with
It's
their
this- it's
positioning?
the same thing that happened in the previous game. They stopped sticking to the lanes. They keep getting picked out. Like that was in the river randomly, and Pugna died. I don't remember where Pugna
Yeah.
died. But they're not sticking to the lanes, and so that's what keeps happening. Execution keeps seeing. Okay, yeah. So all casualties that shouldn't be happening if you're just sticking together as a team.
I mean, it's kind of weird when they play super strict and disciplined before.
right.
Like the 20 minutes before, and now they just becoming...
I mean, sometimes you're just concentrating so much, you know. You take some Adderall, and then you're like,
Oh
okay,
no,
it's
jumping
off.
out and trying to aim for the partner. Partner Watch is gonna shoot everything like a goddamn Tesla coil. Oh, look at that. And now they're all down. DeToNator from winning They're about to losing on this one, and pretty sure that the graph will spring back to the Execration, but well, it's too soon to say who's gonna win this team fight at the end. XctN, the spot curse crowd comes out, flying in, the ball lightning, stop them. Wow, that's kind of brave. The Nando jump on the base and fighting Ben.
Oh!
Ayo! No! I was saying that, yeah, he kind of brave that jumped out. Fighting Ben her upside the base, and then that slash comes out at 1.2k critical damage. Oh my god. And that will be the Barret. Definitely XctN the spot into the torrent, shooting another bolt. Hit Charlarium. Just gonna save him for a while.
Crit.
Just one crit only.
Oh, the fleet.
Oh, one crit. Come on, mate.
He doesn't have any creeps to cleave off.
Yeah,
of.
yeah. It's kind of sad, man. When you kill all the creeps
Yeah,
already.
no,
and
he's
you
like, come
can't
on, 30 seconds, hurry up, I need the
one
next creep spawn.
creeps only. And now swipe, Tsunami Mount. They all just being forced to stay in the fountain. DTN go back to the top lane, trying to take some objectives. Only a matter of seconds, he gained all the HP back, but now he's getting pulled back, dropping quite low. 3, finally they kill that Bangkang.
Instant buyback from Kuka? No.
Ben her? No, he's just gonna come back another time. But I think he should buy back. He should just invest everything to end the game right here.
Discipline, Cyclops. If you buy back and you die, you guarantee to lose the game.
Oh, Ursa just ate the
Not
cheese.
really.
I'm pretty sure he just ate the cheese there as well.
Dude, he'd
Could've
be dead
just-
for like 2 minutes if he bought back and died again. It's
Is
all
that-
good.
Is that a throw? No.
It's not that bad. They took objectives. The worst part of this whole thing was that they started sieging whenever Ursa had died in the river. They went to that high ground whenever Ursa was still dead for like another 30 seconds. And so, yeah, Kunkka has freaking 5k HP, but his Bane doesn't have that much, his Pugna doesn't have that much, so they're like, we're going to get focused. And Kunkka's like, don't worry about it. I'm going to get 1.2k crits on every right
They're just
click.
banking on those crits.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I can, again, like I said, like
Kunkka
DeToNator's
late game.
feeling themselves.
Kunkka late game is so silly.
Yeah.
Someone's going to clear out these observers in the base. They've got one observer up down in the bottom lane.
Now, Kunkka is making something to make up for that
Oh.
Mirana going U-Scepter before. He's just gonna go for Divine Rapier.
God.
If Divine drop,
This
and then
is-
that
But,
Mirana pick it up.
okay, but here's the big but. If he gets this rapier and he drops that rapier, I didn't even just say anymore.
Yeah, that's a good way to throw the game.
Yeah.
I was saying
That's-
that if
Just
that'll
throw-
be a 6k net worth swing at least.
Throw the frickin' sword at
No,
them.
no,
Like,
12K,
net
12K,
worth
sorry.
swing, yeah. Oh, nice. 3 Yules. Centaur got a Yules. What is with all this? Does X combo even matter anymore? Pugna doesn't have Aghanim Scepter, so it's not even
Do
that
they
big a
just
deal.
like think Yules is OP as
I-
a team? They just
Maybe-
had like a team chat. It's like, guys, Yules is the most underrated
Maybe it's the
broken
decrypt.
item.
Maybe it's the decrypt
I
that they
don't know.
don't want.
There are other
Yeah.
items, though. You can get Manta Style, you can get Lotus Orb, you can get Greaves. I don't know.
But yours is just so much cheaper than all those. Maybe they think the game, they can't afford to save up for a big
hit
item.
at the
Yules doesn't even dispel it off of yourself, though. Yeah, pretty.
The
Pretty sure.
Decrep? Yeah, it dispels Decrep.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's dispellable in general, and Yules will any soft dispel works on Decreps.
Oh, it will. It would. It would.
less than 1 minute for the Roshan to be
I was thinking
Up
it just
again.
dispelled enemies, but it dispels you as well.
Yeah, it does both.
What am I thinking? Losing my shit.
top lane.
If Radiant can successfully challenge this next Rosh, then it's definitely a game. And Execration has proved time and time again that they know when they can exit the base. So I would be surprised if they don't challenge it, because I think that they lose the game either way. Either they lose at the Rosh pit in a lost fight, or they lose because
They
they're
just
dealing
lose
with the Refresher
afterwards,
Shard. 6 ghost ships.
do you
That's
guys
the dream.
do you guys think like me that 5.k HP of that Kunkka doesn't mean nothing?
It means a lot.
So,
it's really hard
But
to
I
take
mean,
him down.
he's not that
are
hard
you saying that
to-
you would have preferred another crit? Is that what you're leaning towards?
Wait, look at that first. Storm Spirit. Black King Bars already comes out. It seems like they're making a big risk here, and that was a successful charge out of the base.
Well, the fight might
However,
continue.
let's take a look at that. Yeah, the fight might continue. Let's go round 2. The rest of team DeToNator has found where Execration is. Started out with a suck. Still trying to grouping up.
Oh,
doing
Nando
some-
died.
Yeah, Nando. Yeah, Nando is dead.
He has buyback though, and I think he needs to spend it to defend this Roche. I don't know if Radiant has confirmed that Roche is up, and Dire evidently does not care.
They're not even looking at it. They're just going straight. Force the buyback, I guess.
I mean, but you can force a buyback by going to Roche, can't you? Okay, good. Pings. Who was that? Light blue? Bane. Nice. Bane.
He's
was
dead.
like-
He's dead, so he has some
He's thinking
time.
about things.
He doesn't have the bloodlust.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, get a rapier up. I want to see.
So are you saying you didn't like the heart because you wanted more damage items on Kunkka, or what exactly?
Yeah. I want-
Maybe
I want damage.
maybe more armor because there's like diminishing returns. On
Yes.
getting more
That's
HP.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Exactly.
You get
So-
you
I
get
feel
one
like-
you get one armor item. It doubles his effective HP. At
That's
this
true,
point.
but with the rum, I think raw HP is more effective because
No.
Well, with the rum and armor.
No,
both
I
are-
think armor. Yeah, rum and armor because I was about to say that his armor is only 8 at 5.2 actually mean nothing.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you picked up a plate mail, you double his effective HP.
But the thing is that with this heart, though, he's able to push up onto the high ground. If they don't kill him, he can just back
That's
up,
true.
reset, then keep going. I
That
think
is
they
true.
needed this for CJ.
and the only right click they have is
I just want
Nirvana.
rather more. Like
I
add
know, you want
in
bigger red
to-
numbers.
Yeah.
exactly.
Now let's see. He's in front, tanking all the time. Ball lightning here and there into the T sign.
Oh boy, Vayne is
Yoshimoto.
dead again. Oh, never mind. He's fine.
Flying in for that Luciano. Oh wow, he's tanking the front. He's a good tanker. Now he's just gonna gain some HP back for the bender. That HP regenerate is just ridiculous. Chugi CS in there.
Weaver tanking the arrow. What a champion!
Oh my. Trying to suck him out. The X-Mount the spot back. Ready for the crit. No, I'm not ready.
Now you
Scepter
are.
out.
Damn it!
Come on. Come down to the ground. It's time for the crit. Kapow!
Oh,
Kapow!
even Carl died in the fountain.
Die in the fountain indeed. No.
Look at all the buybacks there.
That was.
No, look
That
at all
was
the
kinda-
Yule
yeah.
scepters.
He just can't hit anything.
Maybe this is the meta in the Philippines. Just buy Yule Scepter.
Well.
The meta in the
Oh, he's coming. The crit's coming.
Hey!
Damn it.
Oh, he's
Oh.
not coming out. Why? Is that error or something? Oh no!
Okay.
Well, however, he's just gonna come back.
Oh,
for
look at all
HP.
these
Ready
creeps.
for another.
Everyone's like, get away from the creeps.
Bam! Come on!
No! Where are the crits?
Big bam! Come on! Oh, now he's
This-
getting caught.
this
No
match-
more crit, no more fun being silent as well.
He's
Where's
missing.
the Tidebringer?
Oh, okay, that was a crit.
1k, yeah, 1k.
They gotta
Shukuti
defend the
in.
base.
X-Matter swat back. It's your turn. It's your turn. Killing spree for the Sam Edge. Time to push in, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Okay.
No, Nando,
Okay.
come do it.
No, he won't.
Ben-Hur wants this.
Oh.
No, you're not no fun. Carl, get out of here.
They're chilling around, I feel.
I mean, the game, they can't come back from that.
Look at their ancient. Their
Yeah.
ancients are sad. Oh dear.
They don't have a glyph. Oh my god, he bought back. Okay. This
Yeah, it's time
is
to end the fan.
This is a little...
You know when we were talking about C-pubs and how
Wait,
they won't...
hover over Kunkka's damage bar in this fight recap. 15,000
my
damage in a
God.
fight. Hell yeah.
That's like one crit right there.
Yeah, some heroes just spend like the whole game to deal 15,000 damage, and this
They
guy.
One right click. Look at him, he's so small. He doesn't even have any
He doesn't-
cosmetics.
What the hell, man?
So this is just a vanilla Kunkka with a heart, casually walking
Oh wait,
around.
he does have cosmetics. Okay. Oh, this is some
Well, he-
Cyclops. You like this? These are the basic cosmetics. Nothing flashy.
Yeah, I'm kind
Oh,
of
they're
minimalist.
basic? I thought it was just standard Kunkka.
Well, his arm and his legs are
But
cosmetics.
his crystal was only 1k. Why are we so high?
Those are mythical boots he has. They just look like regular boots.
Yeah, the whole rarity system is in
The
shambles.
Boots of the Divine Anchor, it has an empty slot.
Oh, that's legit.
Oh.
So he could put some stuff in there.
Yeah, maybe he was supposed to have a gem in
Maybe
it or
it's an
something.
extra item slot. Just put them in his boots.
That would be pretty
Maybe
sick.
that's where the crits come from.
Maybe.
Well, do you think at level 25 Kunkka should go for another talent? Like, minus 1.5 second typing.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm sure he's
it's kind of
regretting
fun,
not taking
man.
it.
Yeah, the fleet? What is that?
I think he thought the game was over like 10 minutes ago.
It could be good for zoning too.
I
mean, you
I
just
see
can't
people
go
for
there.
the fleet usually.
When you go for a dataless build, though?
Yeah, I think the 1.5 second, like you're just looking for that one big crit, right?
Oh, by Centaur.
Luciano gone.
Yeah, if you're looking for that one big crit and you don't get it, then 1.5 seconds
Yeah,
to get the next one.
Here we
I
go,
guess
they
with a
try to
heart-
get bit of the support first, and it might be the last team fight if Execration cannot hold it down. Shooting the swarm.
I don't know about hitting the ogre though.
Running
Yeah, I
out
know.
of the
Evading
mana already
everything.
for that Carl. Kunkka being cornered by the 3 heroes of Team Execration.
They're
Let's
creeps
see.
now.
The creeps though.
The creep
No,
comes
he's
out.
not getting any
Wow.
crits, dude.
Centaur runner dropping quite low. That might be the Kunkka crit for sure. Pulling back. A stun comes out. Very nice usage of the Abyssal Blade by that Urza Warrior. Now finally, that should be it for this game.
GG.
Well played has
That's
been
that.
called.
That's how you
Did no
fight
one say
till the
GG?
end.
Can I see the chat,
No one
please?
said GG. I'm reading it here. No one said GG. They just fought to the end.
Alright.
Hey, this is what we were saying, right? NA pubs and C pubs, they are vastly different.
Mhm.
In C, we all fight to the death, and then you guys just call GG.
Yeah, we fight like a samurai.
Well, we don't call GG at the end of the game. We call GG like near the
the-
start of the game,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
another, and then another
Yeah.
time in
And
the mid game.
technically, you guys
That's
open
right.
with a GG, and then
Exactly.
that's it.
Usually.
After drafting, normally.
Woo! That was great series, even though the Execration lost that one. But, well, gotta clap to them. They have tried so hard. I am not sure that they having problem about the spike or the internet or not. But if they have, I hopefully they will fix it soon.
It seems like they need to work on their early game. If it was NA, I would say they need to work on their laning. But laning ends at like 30 seconds in SCA. So they need to work on their lane rotations because they actually had really nice moves that they made in the mid to late game. But when you're at a 20k gold deficit, it's like, okay, well, you need to make those like 7 times in order to come back
Yeah.
if you don't have some Spectre or Terrorblade. So, yeah, they definitely need to either, pick to have a better early game, play a better early game, or
Change their draft up even.
change their draft so that you can go
You're
into
not
the
as
late
reliant
game.
on the
Yeah,
early
totally.
game.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
If you're that good at late game decision making, then
Why
pick
not?
late
Yeah,
game
pull an
heroes.
OG
Exactly.
and just embrace it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Because
I mean-
clearly they're really good at it.
I was okay with Carl's performance on the Storm Spirit. If I knew he was going to play Storm like this, I would have been fine with him playing Storm. They needed to change the Mirana pick. That Mirana pick, I mean, it helped them.
He played really well in the early game.
He did play well, but I just feel like you needed him to play better. I mean, this is not to put shade on him, but it's like he couldn't do enough.
I feel like that's just a result of
They didn't have a
the
traditional.
Yules. To be totally honest, it's just the Yules. I hate to keep going back to the Yules, but
He built
it's a
as if he had another one position on his team.
yeah. I mean, it's
Like
a
a Mirana can get away with that if
it's
like,
a totally useless item. It literally did nothing. He had an advantage. He put it all into one item. His whole advantage is gone. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, if he had like so what was the bot lane? It was Centaur and
It was Centaur versus Ursa.
but who was laning with
He
Centaur?
was-
Ogre.
Ogre.
He was
So-
predominantly
so
solo, though. They abandoned him at one point.
Neither of those heroes like need that kind of protection. So
Right.
you put like a real hard carry there, and then Nando can build whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
Build utility. He was still doing well in the laning phase just based off of skill. His itemization was fitting if he had a core on his team.
His plays in the early game too were phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
his the pressing of the buttons that he did. He hit like 5 arrows that he shouldn't on Weaver. They kept getting double kills, and it was just pure outskills. And the way that he baited with his HP pull and with his leaps was amazing. Like it just demonstrated like a perfect understanding of the hero. And then he built the Yules.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, they
Love
have-
the ending.
They have
Yeah.
a chance for redemption in the second series now, as
Yeah.
it will be a one-game series since it will be
Yes.
the rematch from day one when they originally had internet issues.
Do we have a by the way, you're on
Yeah.
camera,
Oh,
Cyclopzz. Yeah, you're being
Nah, I was like, I'm asking the staff, do we have an interview?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm not sure who.
We talked to
who we're gonna
Bimbo
get.
last time.
we're
Yeah.
waiting. We
Yeah.
got
I think
some time. Maybe we'll see some raging potato in here again.
We'll probably get him again.
I'd be down with that.
Yeah. You sound excited. Oh yeah, pan that camera over to Cyclops
Okay.
after he does that.
So
I
the
got, I got
next
some
one.
I got some questions for him, man.
What?
I was writing them down during.
Oh,
I'm not
nice.
gonna
DeToNator?
Nice.
for
He's afraid we're
uh,
gonna steal him.
for DeToNator.
Oh.
No, I'm just you know I don't want to like reveal them.
Oh,
and
okay,
then-
okay, yeah.
Expose
no-
them
yeah,
on
yeah.
stream.
You know.
Keeping for the secret weapon.
Because every time the call-ins come in, it's like, oh God, there's this
I'm
player.
panicking.
There's this player, and I want to ask them something, but you know.
But you forgot because
everything
you're
that comes-
just dazzled by their brilliance.
well, there's that, yeah, dude. The universe was here the other day, dude. God damn, man. That guy.
Starstruck.
So you were dazzled,
Yeah.
weren't you?
Yeah, I was dazzled, man. I'm an offlaner, dude. What can I say? If we get an offlaner on the phone, I'm locking up.
Oh my gosh, okay, you know, I swear someone's going to do a decree. Maybe they will. They'll say if you talk to the pro players, you must call them senpai.
Hey, man.
Yeah. All right.
Totally
I'm
not
down.
embarrassing.
I'm
you
down
want
for
to
that.
call... Okay, you know what? You can ask Grading Potato and be like, senpai.
He's not an offlaner. I don't care about him.
What? Oh my goodness, I'm going to tell him that.
I don't give a
You
shit.
don't
man.
care.
It's the only hard role in the game.
Oh,
the only real role in all of Dota is offlane.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tell me back when there was the era of Iron Talent and Poor Man's Show
While
about
we
the
are-
real
Yeah, because it was
role.
so hard. They literally called
Oh,
it
it
the
was so
the
hard.
suicide lane.
It
It
was
was
so
the
hard.
If you
suicide
want to
lane
commit
back
suicide,
Oh,
when
I
you
have
go
to
into
go
the
back
lane.
to the jungle and farm
Oh
even
my
faster with
God.
my Iron Talent.
Yeah,
Oh my
because you, the support, would follow me around. You piece of trash.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
All right. While we are
Bearded
waiting,
devil.
I want to say hi. Actually, I'm from Thailand. I want to say hi to my Thai viewers right there.
Yeah, go for
Uh,
it.
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ That's all. That's how.
You only
that's
have one
how
person to shout out in the entire country?
You should say something to them, not just hi.
what word you want to know in Thai? You can
I
ask
don't,
me.
what would I want to know in Thai? I mean, I've never been to Thailand.
Never.
No, never.
All right. I'll just teach you some easy words first. Like
Okay.
say hi is สวัสดีครับ
D
สวัสดี
cup?
ครับ Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
think
That works too.
Okay.
that must be the
D-cup.
short version.
D-cup?
Was it a Sawadee cup, right?
Yes. That's
Oh,
a
okay,
long-
okay, sorry.
That's
how do
a
you
long
how do you
word.
say dead dog in Thai?
No, you don't do that. Come
Yeah.
on. That's no.
All right. That should be it.
How do you say thank you?
ขอบคุณครับ
Kofkun crop?
Yeah,
Oh.
indeed.
Okay.
Something funny about that?
No, the way you pronounced it.
Something
I'm
funny about
sorry.
that?
How do you
It's easy, right?
How do you say sorry?
ขอโทษครับ
Kata
Wait.
crop?
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
I
very
just-
similar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
ขอโทษครับ Yeah, very nice accent you have right there.
Katan crop?
Yeah. But ขอบ
Control crap.
Oh man, that's the real
Is that
genuine
good?
Thai.
Oh, well done.
That
What can I say?
that is a DJ Thai.
Hell yeah.
With the DJ voice and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, like on your radio stations or something like that. It's like thank you for
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, you should sweet.
We should just have you do some movie trailer stuff.
Oh
With
yeah.
the- with the
yeah,
voice,
like
yeah.
the King's Cup trailer.
Coming soon.
Dude, I liked it. It was like King's Cup 2.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, man.
Yeah, it was
You
Dakota.
should do that.
Actually,
Dakota
no-
stepping into voice
Can you
acting.
do like when the game starts, be like Execration?
Versus?
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
I love that.
I love
sound.
that
Can do
too.
that.
Can we get
You
one of
can
those
do
right now?
that.
I
Just
love.
total
No,
I'll, I'll do
no,
it for the
no,
next match.
We'll do it for the next
No,
one.
next
Okay.
match, you need to say it, and then the production will work off of that, and they'll go into the game.
Yeah. We have,
Oh, we have
Sam
Sam
H on the
H.
call.
Sam H,
right.
all
Wow,
right.
We get some new guy here.
All right.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sam H. Well, first of
Yes.
all, congratulations for your victory 2-0 against one of the best team in Southeast Asia, Execration. Well, we got some questions for you. Let's start off from my man here, Jenkins.
Okay.
Here's my question. Why do you guys prioritize defending towers so highly? Like I see that whenever there's a tower that is getting sieged, you're always fighting and buying back and just doing whatever to defend it. Like why do you guys prioritize that so highly?
I think the first towers right now is so important to defend because you will have like if the enemy destroy the first tower, they will have more farm in the map.
Mm,
It makes it easier to get the other towers.
yeah.
It's like a
Yes.
snowballing thing.
Yeah, usually
Yes.
we see that kind of priority put whenever they're like invis heroes or ganking heroes on the enemy team, but I can see the snowballing thing as well. My question would be for this draft specifically, you first phased Pugna. were you going into it expecting that it would be a support
No,
Pugna?
that's my second question, dude.
Sucker.
Oh.
I don't need to write anything down.
He's reading it off of my phone.
It's all up in the brain.
Okay.
So you first phased the Pugna, and initially we thought that if any one of the first two heroes are going to be a support hero, it's going to be the Weaver, not the Pugna. But in the end, you ended up going with Raging Potato Pugna. It worked out fantastically, and I was wondering at what point did you decide that in the draft to make that move?
I think we're still seeing other hero first before we like confirm it will be a support.
So
That
because
makes
this
sense.
is-
I don't know if you want to first phase a Pugna and be like,
It's
all
like
right, this is a
putting it
support.
in 3 roles. We choosing if we will put it in off lane, mid, like that.
Right, and that's something that we haven't really seen too much in Southeast Asia, so it's good to hear that you guys have that kind of versatility, because mostly we've seen only core Pugnas. I believe this is the first time we've ever seen a support Pugna, and you guys executed it fantastically. Raging Potato, were you guys playing with packet loss this time? Because I know Raging Potato said yesterday you were playing with 14%, and he was playing Earthshaker on that? That sounds
It's true.
impossible.
Right now, no more.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it's
great.
better.
Did you call your ISP and get it fixed, or did it just fix itself?
I don't know to them. I just play.
That's good.
That's how it normally
Just
is,
avoid
isn't it?
playing Dots. All right, here's a question. Not biased at all, but hey, okay, for an offlaner, what do you think the most important thing is, like in terms of if you had to pick a certain trait that an offlaner should have, like what attitude should offlaners have in Dota? What do you think is the most important thing?
I think patience, as always.
You think so? Even in like the
Yeah.
current patch?
This current patch, I think the offlane is the having the best lane in every game.
Yeah, usually.
Sam H, this is something off the topic of this game. Well, you have been known that you are the long-time players of Team TNC. Now you switch into the DeToNator. Well, how's the change? How's everything in life? Your team house and how's the team going? Are you already adapting the change?
Everything's fine. It's just maybe in the start. In the start, it's hard because I'm like 3 years in TNC.
I
Then
see.
suddenly I got out like that. But it's fine. Everything's fine right now.
Alright, man.
good
Well,
to hear.
your team looks great right now.
You're
Any-
looking great too. The plays that game.
Yeah.
They're
They
unreal.
look great.
You're
I-
carrying hard, man.
I want to ask you guys, who would you say is your most frequent scrimming partner for the current season? Who are you guys normally scrimming against?
I don't know.
You don't know who you're scrimming against? You guys are playing pubs?
I think
No,
there's-
no.
there's
We
still-
always scream.
Oh, you guys always
But-
scrim.
Yeah, different teams.
Oh, so you guys don't scrim against the same teams. You're always playing against different teams.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Normally Filipino teams, or are you also aiming for some of the other C teams?
All of the C teams.
Dude,
Southeast Asia.
anyone can get it.
Anyone
And
can
it
get
shows
it.
they're 6-0
Okay.
right now, right? You guys haven't dropped a single game, am I right, Sam H?
Yes.
They've been dropping packets though.
They've been dropping
That's for sure.
packets, but they haven't been dropping games. Well, congratulations, Sam H. You are the current frontrunner for Kings Cup 2, Southeast Asia, and I hope you guys continue that trend.
Okay. Thank you.
All right,
Thank
bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that is Sam H, the player that we wanted to talk with for long ago since the first series. Well, we have seen how he thinks about the tactics, about the normal life and stuff. Congratulations to Yoshimoto DeToNator. We still have more matches coming up. 3 more matches, but the next one is going to be the match that's it's kind of the late match that
Rescheduled match.
rescheduled match. Yes. For now, let's go head to the break, and we're gonna have a role swap right before the match soon.